Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 11 of 100 Days of Magic. Today, going to do something a little different. A couple days ago, y'all remember when we did the tour of the magic room here? 20 of you guys, Chris Manus, thank you very much, Chris, had noticed something was missing. And he messaged me, picked it up, and he sent it to me. Here it is. So let's open it up. And I do appreciate it a lot, Chris. And I offered to try to, trade for it or buy it or whatnot. And he asked for a very, very weird form of compensation, which I really love. And here we are, folks. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chris. It means a lot. Uh, it does complete it. So let me pan up here and I will put it right beside the others. Awesome. Let's see, I've got some space issues. The spell book may have to. Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll put the spell book over here above the thing. It's actually still sealed. It's one of the few sealed items I still have. But here's the cool part. So let's talk about what Chris wanted. A tribal Phyrexian deck list. Now we're going to do it, but it's tricky because I listen to a lot of Morrow's drive to work. Of course, there's like, I don't know, there's like 400 of them now. But in the early days, when they introduced Phyrexia, of course they introduced it way early, but they wasn't doing the race class thing that we have now. And they didn't do a Phyrexian creature type because it was just kind of a whole bunch of creature types. And then now it's something that they've just kept up. So now it's kind of too late to go back. So by Phyrexian Tribal, number one, I think we have to have a commander who is either Phyrexian or has been touched by Phyrexia. Wait a minute. That three-color Urtai, because Urtai was altered by Phyrexia. I don't know that he was completed. By the way, when you Krovax was completed, the even car. When you I guess cross over into the dark side of Phyrexian, they alter you almost to the point to where you are Phyrexian. You're no longer human. You're no longer elf. You're no longer whatever. You are Phyrexian. Which kind of what makes me sad that it's not an actual creature type. So I guess what I'm going to do is, my first thought was all cards have the word Phyrexia on it somewhere, either the name, flavor text, whatever. And while that's doable, I don't know about the flavor of it. You know what I'm saying? I do know quite a bit about the Phyrexian storyline, so I may either possessive cards like Phyrexia's whatever, or because I'm pretty sure I haven't built that third time yet. Let's see here. Y'all rather look at cards than look at me, I'm sure. Urtai. He's three colors. He's like blue, black. The three color thing is what's selling me on the idea right now because we'll have more options. Now, as long as there's black in it, I don't think there'll be a problem because Black is Urtai the Corrupted. Oh my gosh, it's one of my autographed ones. So white, blue, and black. Urtai the Corrupted. Altered by Phyrexian science, corrupted by black mana, and twisted by rage, Urtai still looked in the mirror and saw only glory. That's not the most Phyrexian quote I've ever heard. Chris, we have our Phyrexian general. Urtai the Corrupted for Tribal Phyrexians. So, you know, dadgummit, I'm going to have to get me another Elish Norn. Let's see. By the way, here, let's see if we can... No. Let's do it right. I wasn't anticipating shooting a card, so I didn't get prepared or anything. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all know me. Okay, so what it does is we sacrifice a creature or an enchantment to counter a spell for a blue in the tap. Obviously, this is not the reason why we're running this card, but what do you think, Chris? Did you have something else in mind for the commander? I really kind of like this because it lets us do things. I think I've got to have the 3 Praetors just because they are, Phyrexian Praetors. So what is that? Jin-Gitaxias, Elish Norn, and I can never remember what the Black Praetor is. It's mainly because I don't think I have that many copies or play with him that much. Yeah, I'm at a loss. Y'all are screaming at the screen, I know. But anyway, I think that's what I'm going to focus on. Now, Wrath, we did a lot of sets in the early days on Wrath. Now, here's the thing about Wrath. Wrath is an artificial plane that was created by Yawgmoth out of Flowstone to be a staging ground for the invasion of Ravnica, and which, by the way, I'm glad this is not like, real deal possible, because it's a brilliant plan to raise your army in this one world and and then just overlay it on top of another. That's I feel like if you've got that kind of power, anyway. But Wrath is where Urtai got, I guess, corrupted at. I don't remember reading anywhere that he actually got completed. He just got altered. So I guess we could technically use things from Wrath. Well, no, we're not doing a Wrath deck. We're doing Phyrexian. So we need Phyrexian stuff. By the way, I think the Phyrexians are probably the ultimate bad guys. My long-term theory was that Yawgmoth, or that Bolas was going to use to unleash the Phyrexians, if you will, because there's only a couple strains of Phyrexians right now. They are on, obviously, Phyrexia. They are on Dominara. And they are on New Phyrexia, which used to be Mirrodin. And we know we're going back to Mirrodin at some point in time because Karn dug up the Golgothian Silex on Dominaria. That's the whole reason why he was in the Dominaria storyline. So we know we're going back there at some point in time. My guess is after Core 2020. That'll be the fall set, I'm betting, next year. Well, no, this is January, this year. So, but I'm guessing that something cataclysmic is going to happen. And you know what? It's just Bolus like enough to unleash the Phyrexians on Ravnica. Now, yeah, that's a stretch, and I know it's probably not the storyline, but I know it's going to culminate not with Allegiance, but with the next unnamed set, and I think the reason why it's unnamed is because the name is going to give us a very strong hint as to the plot line. So, I don't think they can kill off Bolus. He's too good of a cash cow. I mean, they can come back to him in 5-6 years and have the return of Bolus or what have you. But it's quite an interesting. I don't know. I done got off topic. I've got to stop and I've got to build a deck. Well, I appreciate y'all watching, and thank you so much, Chris. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna go to work on this tribal Phyrexian deck, and we're gonna see what we can do with it. If anybody has any suggestions at all, give me a holler, and I will see y'all tomorrow.